Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers, welcome back to another episode of Align with the Divine. Allah Azza wa Jal says in Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ومن يطع الله والرسول فأولئك مع الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. And whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger, then those people will be blessed with, or blessed with the blessing of, being in the company of prophets, those who are truthful, the martyrs and the righteous. And how excellent are these people as companions. This ayah is like a beautiful ayah. There's so much to unpack, but I want to unpack one word to pass one message here, which is the word Ṣiddīqīn. So notice Allah says, مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاء. So then you have Nabiyyin, like those prophets who are chosen by Allah. Straight after Nabiyyin, you have Ṣiddīqīn. Then after Ṣiddīqīn, you have Shuhada. People will be thinking, like, how come Shuhada has come after Ṣiddīqīn? Isn't Shuhada like the highest rank, the one who's given his life? He's the most sanctified thing Allah can give an insan in his life. He's given that up for Allah. So then why did Ṣiddīqīn come between Shuhada and Nabiyyin? This is what I wanted to unpack today. Dear viewers, the word Ṣiddīqīn originally comes from the word Ṣahādah, 3 root letters, Ṣadaqah. Sadaqah means more than just being truthful. It has a link with the word Ṣiddīq. The word Ṣiddīq means truth or truthful, but Sadaqah means something more deeper than that. Sadaqah means that not only do you say the truth, but truth now becomes a way of life. So whatever you say is connected to the truth. Whatever you utter has been proven by action. So that's the truth. It means that your entire being has submitted to the truth in its entirety. So the truth can be recognized in all aspects of your life. Now, this is why they have a famous companion called Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. What was his trait that people knew him for? Abu Bakr as-Ṣiddīq. Why was he called as-Ṣiddīq? Is because from the moment he heard of Islam to the moment he passed away, he didn't change, not even 1 degree, in how convinced he was about the truth. It just became an entire way of life about him. He was loyal to the truth in all states of good and bad. So that's what sadaqah means. Then when you have it on the pattern of Ṣiddīq in Arabic, it now elevates that meaning to another insane level. So it means now that there's permanence, there's repetition, there's obsession with this. Ṣiddīq, compared to, for example, someone who's Sadiq. Someone who's Sadiq could be truthful like all the time, but he's not known to live or be obsessed or propagate the truth. Ṣiddīq is someone who the truth is known by him. Whenever you see him, you can see that he embodies the truth. So now, what's the link now between what I'm trying to say and what I'm in this ayah and what message I want to pass to your viewers? Living in the West, you know, when you hear about Shuhada in Palestine and other parts of the world, like, you know, Burma and Syria and stuff like that, we think to ourselves, we're never going to be at that level, because how can that be possible? But subhanAllah, this ayah, like I said, align with the divine. When you align with the kalam, divine speech of Allah, everything becomes possible. Why? Because the word Ṣiddīq carries a higher maqam than the one who is a martyr. Why do I say this for? It's because a martyr could be in a position where he could give his life for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was killed in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like those many shuhada in Palestine. But it could also be possible that they may not have, they may have been given the opportunity to give their life for Allah, defend Islam or whatever, but they don't do it. But the Ṣiddīq, regardless of the circumstance, he always shows up. So if he knows that his life will be taken for speaking the truth, he will do it. If he knows his life won't be taken for speaking the truth, he will still do it. There's permanence here. there's consistency. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to say, that no matter where you are in the world, not only are the shahādah are going to be in the presence of companions, even the Ṣiddīqīn are going to be in the path of companions. So, and this is subhanAllah even like a bigger, huge mercy, because it could be possible that your entire life you may not have that opportunity. But from being a Ṣiddīq, even without your life being taken from you, it's very possible that you will still be in the presence of companions, presence of Anbiya on the Day of Judgment. So imagine now, your whole life you've been Ṣiddīq to the truth. You've been fixated on this. You've lived it as a way of life. It's become you. Your identity is Ṣiddīq. And then Day of Judgment comes and Jannah comes and you're like on this high level of Jannah. And you're like, I can see all these Anbiya. Ya Allah, like why? I didn't give up my life. Like my life wasn't taken from me. I maybe died on my deathbed. Like Khalid bin Walid as an example. He was Ṣiddīq. Because he didn't die on the battlefield. He died on his deathbed. But did he die Ṣiddīq? Yes, he did. Because the entire way of life was fixated on the vision of Islam. And then yourself, you may die on the deathbed. You may die of an illness. You may die if a car hits you. But then you go to Jannah. Why, Ya Allah, with all these Anbiya like Musa alayhi salam and Zakaria and Yusuf alayhi salam and Yaqub and Idris and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What Allah Azza wa Jalla could say to you, it's because you were always fixated and constant and permanent on the truth. So you were given the title of Ṣiddīq, and the Ṣiddīqīn are those who have this lofty status in Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to recognize the amount of bounties He's given us to attain that maqam even through hardship that other people face. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all Ṣiddīqīn so that we can reach that maqam. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those people who truly use this world to propagate truth, mercy and justice. Jazakumullah khairan wa salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.